This is the match analysis for Game 13 of MLC Season 2, San Francisco Unicorns versus Seattle Orcas. This was a great game to watch, with a huge comeback from the Unicorns bowling lineup, so I'll be doing 3 takeaways for this game. Takeaway number 1. This is kind of repeating what I said in the last video, but it still remains true, so I do have to say it. The American performances are just as important, if not more important, than the international performances that we see in these games. And many of the American performances are stepping up to the plate, and sometimes even they could be match winners. In the first innings, it was Cameron Gannon. He took 3 wickets and was the most successful of the Seattle bowlers. After Matt Short and Finn Allen gave the Unicorns a blazing start, those wickets from Gannon came in, and the momentum was shifted towards the Orcas. But who did we see come in? 21-year-old Sanjay Krishnamurthy had a great cameo of 30 runs to bring the Unicorns to a respectable total of 165. The second innings also had some great American performances, one of which coming from Shehan Jayasuriya. Coming in for an injured Shubham Ranjane, Shehan Jayasuriya scored 54 runs, being the aggressive force that the Seattle Orcas needed and setting them up for their chase, attacking any bowler that he could. Though the Orcas couldn't get the job done today, Jayasuriya had a great innings and it was one that he won't forget. This takes me to takeaway number 2. The San Francisco Unicorns' versatile bowling lineup is extremely crucial to their success. I did a few interviews recently with San Francisco captain Corey Anderson and star bowler Pat Cummins, and one thing that I wanted to know was how they use the skill of their bowlers to their advantage. By the way, make sure to check out those interviews. They were super fun to film, and it was so great to talk to them. Anyway, what I learned from the interviews was that their bowling lineup, especially in the pace department, is super versatile and they have a lot of diverse skill sets. With Pat Cummins, Harris Ralph, Liam Plunkett, they get that international experience. And with young players like Carmi LaRue and Brody Couch, they also get youthfulness. They also have guys who can bowl throughout the innings. And what this does, it allows them to choose the matchups that they want to take, and it also allows them to be flexible depending on the situation. We saw this play out today as Shehan Jayasuriya got the Orcas off to a great start. But once Liam Plunkett was able to break the partnership, the other San Francisco bowlers were able to take advantage and eventually secure the comeback win. Alright, final takeaway. With a pretty short tournament, every game is getting more and more important, and this is especially true for the games in Dallas since all of the playoff matches and the final will be held in Dallas. The teams that are more comfortable with the conditions in Dallas have a huge advantage over the teams that don't. As we're getting closer and closer to the end of the group stage, the fight for the top 4 spots is becoming more and more competitive. With this win, the Unicorns go to 3rd place, and this gives them a really good shot at securing a top 2 finish. The Orcas, on the other hand, remain at the bottom of the table. But don't rule them out just yet. With 3 games left and 6 points still on the table, it is still totally possible that we see the Orcas make a top 4 finish and qualify for the playoffs. Well, that's my 3 takeaways from the San Francisco Unicorns versus Seattle Orcas game. Let me know in the comments what you thought about this game and what your favorite moment was. Thanks so much for watching and stay tuned for our next video.